I'm Laura Johnson, and this is my United Way story. I grew up actually in northwest Georgia on a horse farm. My dad's a preacher, and I've had an amazing childhood. I always did really good in school. I was a straight A student. My senior year of high school, I had went and got a friend a bottle of alcohol before a football game one weekend. She was in band, and she took it on the band bus and got two other freshman band members drunk, and they got caught trying to play their instruments. When I got to school that next Monday, everyone's like, "Did you hear about the band members getting drunk?" And I was like, "No." And that was when I was 17 years old, but in the state of Georgia, I got tried as an adult, and I went to jail for the first time. I wouldn't show up to school or anything. My grades had slipped a lot. I started kind of messing around with pain pills. I just found out that I was having a little girl, and about 2 weeks later, I miscarried. And my heart was just shattered. It was broken, really. I was so excited about being a mommy. I remembered how good pain pills had made me feel, how they numbed me. I had started doing meth pretty hardcore. Around that time was when my best friend Drew had committed suicide. That was really hard on me. But I started incorporating other things. My roommate, she kind of kicked me out, She was like, "If you can't pay your bills, if you can't help me with the rent, then you're out." That's when I tried to move back home, but my addiction was just rampant. And that's when I found myself on the streets. And that's when I got introduced to my personal drug of choice, which is heroin. In January this year was when I went to jail again for the second time. Wasn't about maybe a month or two, I found myself in jail again for a possession charge. And it wasn't long until, literally like not even a month, when I found myself in jail again for a probation violation for that first time I went to jail for theft. When I got out, I told myself, this is it. I really am going to stop. And it wasn't but maybe a week or two later, I found myself in jail again for 2 more theft charges. I thought it was like I was this huge failure. When I went before the judge, he saw it fitting to do 1 year in a treatment facility. That's when I found the House of Time. It feels like an actual home, I get to wash my clothes now. I get to wear clean clothes. I get to sleep in a clean bed. Even though I've messed up so much, that doesn't define me, and that giving me another chance to figure out who I truly am as a person and to be that person. I know I love animals, and I want to be a veterinarian. That's how the donors are really helping us out, giving us a different self-image also, There's a Bible verse that I discovered. It's Proverbs 31:25-26. And it's, "She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future." If you are going through anything like I'm going through, I would just say, do not lose faith. Do not lose hope. It's not over. Your life is not over whatsoever. Not only does United Way help with House of Time, they help so many other partnerships, and I just think that's so cool, to see what good is being done in the community, and I'm just so proud to be a part of something so loving and shares in giving hope.